Armed and dangerous!
Again!
Oh, God. Oh, is it time? Is it finally time for the grand finals?
Hey, don't make me pure chaos you right now.
Oh, no. It's time. It's finally time for the grand finale for the only 150cc free-for-all.
It is time, Pidgey.
Oh, my God.
So much has been built to this day, especially all the donations we have gotten from the merch shop, from sponsors. Speaking of our merch as well, definitely do still have time to check out our merch, get some merch, donate directly to the prize pool, and no matter what, every dollar that you spend in the shop, it will still go towards the prize pool, and you could go out with some awesome merch, whether it be a hoodie. We got the Vegas Kart Summit shirt. We also got my personal favorite, the RNG City tee. You know,
99K VR kind of goes hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, you gotta add that VR. You know, most of us are max VR now, right? Most. I said most.
You are, Vonnie, right? 99K, right?
I'm at 94. I don't know. I kind of stopped at this point.
I said I was going to stop playing the game at 69,420, but we're not even close to that, so that's unfortunate. But please do go check out the merch store. Help the prize pool up it even more if you'd like to, if you haven't already. It's a very great way to help us and the production and everyone else.
Well, why not talk about the track picks that are going to be happening within the 150cc?
Yep, so these are going to be the first 8 tracks that we are going to race. These were the tracks that were picked during the side events from the winners. So for race 1, it's going to be Sky High Sunday. Race 2 is going to be Bowser's Castle 3. Race 3 is going to be Mario Kart Stadium. Race 4 is going to be Shrimp Ridge. Okay? Race 5 is going to be Mario Circuit. Race 6 is going to be Ribbon Road. Race 7 is going to be Athens Dash. And then race 8 will be DK Summit. We are doing a full 12 races. So the first 8 races are these set tracks, and then the last 4 races are going to be player's choice, just no repick, and then obviously it's technically random because of the randomizer.
That's fair enough. You know what? It's going to be a very, very fun event. I love the fact that these side events are going to influence the main full course meal that we're waiting for. That, remember, that huge prize pool that we already have. Guess what? You can participate, make it even bigger by buying some merch and getting ready for that much.
You can get a full course meal is when we go to Sweet Sweet Canyon, then Sky High Sunday, or the other way around. All right. Those are the only tracks that have food in them. The big ones, anyway.
I mean, what about?
But their name mentioned on the track.
Okay. All right. So that's fine. All right.
Did someone just say they forgot where it was?
How do you forget where it is? Come on.
I actually know the DLC tracks better than I know the base 48 on where they're at. Unironically, it's actually kind of funny.
Dolphin Shoals is in the Star Cup.
That is true. Also,
that should have been a side event. What? Name what track is in what cup.
Hey, okay.
You mean a trivia?
So look, I was thinking about having a trivia on Mario Kart 100%.
If you get it wrong, you get eliminated.
But I was also just like, how would that work out in a sense? I don't know. We'll see, because obviously,
like, it's a Jeopardy style. Like, whoever, like, you can like clap. Whoever gets like buzzed in first, you get to answer.
You could do it like a Kahoot, to where like whoever answers the fastest gets the most points.
That's what I'm saying.
And then like the slower you are, the less points you gain.
No, that is completely true right there. It is so hard to do, because it's like with a summit, we usually see it more for Smash, and Smash, they're able to have like a round robin to determine what's going to happen for the top 8, right? Mario Kart, at that rate, it's like, do you really want to have 24 people and go through like a round robin and see, okay, who's going to be our final 12? Or do you want to make it fun and interesting and just get the 12 invited players and go into side events and have that determine what track picks we're going to get?
Yeah, it was actually, I think you did it the best as well, being able to just influence. You want to try so that you have a little bit of an advantage instead of it just being left up to RNG, up to the randomizer. But we are going and we are off. Vegas Kart Summit Grand Finals. This is the moment you've all been waiting for, the 150cc 12 races Mogi that we we all know and love. We've seen these competitors duke it out constantly after 2 days. Will their endurance, will their momentum keep it going? Emarie's track pick, she's currently in first.
And again, this is exactly what Emarie wanted. You know, with this being a runner, her being first, this is going to help her out really well. But again, you have Bobby, who was in second, but now you have Ankles getting up into that third place position. This is now anyone's race. I believe that is Baddercookie that is going to be right next to Ankles, battling for fourth and third.
Let's see what Baddercookie can do here. Going to be able to just trick their way into the next item
He's just
set.
back in that red like that? Ooh.
I guess so, and back in the boomerang as well. Going to be able to chain it into that double. Bobby in second place. Got the air horn. Going to be able to just trail right behind Emarie. Lytlebitcyko.
I was going to say, he most likely won't need it because he's not in first and he's not going to be trading.
Emarie has a horn. It actually works out.
And chains it.
Wow. And then let's see what she gets. Okay, that's not bad for the second item.
But I mean, second place doesn't have a red, so
but they have a bomb.
They do have a bomb. They are going to toss it up just a little bit. It's not going to hit anyone.
What?
It's not going to hit anyone. It hits Rockyboy way farther back, and you have plenty of time to avoid it. Shock happens. A little bit of a development here where we can see some position change. Emarie with a coin and a banana, followed by, I believe, she's getting redded. Has to use it to ban that. Another
way.
Is she going to get it? Is she going to get it? Is she going to get it?
It's not going to connect from time.
No, it's not going to connect, but still 2 blues in one whole lap.
Scooty got second?
Scooty got second. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
Bobby in 4th, Jackuwarz in 5th, and Immortal in 6th. Wow, what a start. What a start for Scooty. Like, not something I would expect. Not in the first race, anyway.
I mean, honestly, Scooty and Sky High Sunday, they kind of go together pretty well. He has really brought it time and time again as this posting doesn't stop.
Sorry,
falling on my head. But yeah, no, it's actually one of Mr. Scooty's, I feel like, more consistent tracks. It's just an oval. What more to it is there? You go in a circle in Minnesota. Yeah, it's basically like a less involved Excite Bike. Or more involved? Maybe more involved?
I would say more involved.
Yeah, I would say
more involved. I feel like more stuff happens on Sky High.
It's a mirror mode Excite Bike and a mirror mode Baby Park with some slight differences.
That is, yeah, no, you are absolutely right. But
because they go left while the other two go right.
That is fair. Bowser Castle 3, though. What's your opinions on that one, bad boys? It is.
I like Bowser Castle 3.
I do too.
I like its new iteration of it, especially since they incorporated anti-gravity, where you're kind of running up the lava and going down the other way, which I thought was kind of a cool thing. And they showcased it, and I do like the new updated soundtrack for it.
I do too. I think it's very consistent. I think it should be a way more popular track than it actually is. I don't see it often enough, in my opinion, with when I play online. Not very popular track, but I feel like it's really consistent, right? Another Emarie track pick. We're going to be seeing Bobby, though, take over that first lap. She talks about how this can be a consistent front runner as long as you don't get bumped out to the side or trailed. So let's see if she's going to be able to. No, she does not. And she is not going to be able to keep that front run going.
Let me ask you this. This is a little bit more about the world of Mario lore. Okay, so Luigi can do like a little flutter kick one that to kind of like float or stay a little bit floating in the air. Yoshi does that too. Did the Yoshis teach Luigi that?
Absolutely.
I think so, 100%. Like, that sounds about right. You know, get the flutter kick. I mean, Yoshi did raise Mario Bros, so it makes sense.
Oh! That doesn't make any sense on that
too
line.
Much to the left and fell off the course.
Oh!
And Yezy, another one fell off the course. Too much to the right. To the left. To the left. To the right. To the right.
Now kick. Now flutter kick. Now flutter kick. Bobby going to be able to survive for another day. Uses their defense to get rid of that red, but Baddercookie tries to use that.
Compared to where 3 and the rest of them are.
Well, we do get the blue shell on the way. This is going to be huge for Baddercookie to catch up, but also Zeki is now going to be in second. So this is actually where Zeki needs to be. Bobby doesn't have anything. They're going to shoot through the cut, and they're going to have a shoot.
Is he going to bump him off? Nah.
Oh,
does
no.
not have the speed.
But this is the thing. Zeki does have a red, so even if Bobby does pass him, Bobby doesn't have any defense right now.
I think he went for the double because he only had the coin. Went for the double, trying to get something to hit out Zekiecat if he could. Zeki in the lead. Bobby in third, right behind Cookie, who's tracking the green.
Whoa.
Got the careful slipstream right there.
Gotta remember, spacing is so important here, so crucial. Goes for the green shell sign. It does not land. Zekiecat's going to grab that first.
The back camera to avoid that green going after him. Otherwise, that could have been an easy mistake. Zekiecat first, Cookie in second, Bobby in third, Eccles in fourth, Emarie in fifth, and Yezy in sixth.
Emarie at least able to scrape out a top 5 finish.
It is a 1 point difference between 1 and 3.
It is a very strong start, and thankfully, like I said, Emarie grabbing that 5th place finish after getting trailed out, and she talks about how strong of a runner this track is. It is.
It is.
But if you can't survive through that first few turns, when those opponents are trying to bump you off, have those trailing reds, you gotta space yourself out, and sometimes you gotta just risk it and just go wide to survive. As we
Kart
go
Stadium will be the third track.
Which
Exactly.
this is Bobby's pick. So
Bobby's
you
pick.
definitely know he is going to try to pop off. But in the 2v2, we did see him get last on it.
Well, remember, he wasn't using his main. He was using a bunch of other stuff.
No, he was
He
Mario.
was
He was on Mario and Mr.
So Mario
Scooty.
is his main to be the fastest character to win?
Yes. On
And-
Mario Kart Stadium, on a
And
Mario Kart day,
the
on
vehicle
Mario
he
Kart day.
went on the vehicle he picked?
Again, he was on Scooty.
He was on
Mario is
Scooty.
meta.
Well,
What
that's
do you
because he
mean?
didn't. That's because he had Mr.
No,
Scooty.
sorry, you're giving him excuses. Nah, no excuses.
I know we love Bobby, but we don't love him that much, buddy. Come on,
Okay,
no
well, you can't
excuses.
deny the teamwork versus here you're on your own. He'll rack up the difference.
I hope so. Honestly, it could be also a mentality being like, hey, you're going to do something that you normally don't do, absolutely, in a 2v2 setting, in exchange of a free-for-all setting. But right now we are seeing Mr. Scooty trailing out. Doesn't know how to tap that brake button.
Where is Psycho? That's what I'm kind of curious. Where did Psycho go?
And now Baddercookie in 11th, though. Going to be able to pop that mushroom
There she
into another
is.
item box. Got Lytlebitcyko here in 5th
Use the
place.
back camera. Use it, please, to avoid this fire.
Oh, no.
I probably would have held that shroom for this cut.
But
Because
I think it's fine because
Ooh.
using that shroom helped her avoid the fire from getting hit out. So her still being 5th,
Yeah.
from that's honestly fine. But again, this is Mario Kart Stadium. We're going to probably see a shot on the beginning of
everyone's a
lap
little too close, in my opinion, to think a shock will happen. But hey, like RNG gods, they'll do what they want.
3. We have seen a lot of crazy things before in our locals. Anything can happen. And we do see the star finally coming up in that third place situation.
I thought they were going to throw the red and chain for another item.
Yeah, I think they thought they were going to get item scream, so Immortal just thought it was a better idea to hold on to it, which isn't
Kiro
a bad
and Ankles
decision.
both in star power.
We'll see how Bobby's going to be able to hold up. Remember, this is their track pick,
No!
and this track pick might come to bite him in the butt. Gets trailed out, has to pop the mushroom to get back up. 5th place, Emarie in 1st right now. Pops the mushroom, tries to space themselves out from the rest of the pack, and she does. Lands on the road and grabs a 1st place
Look at
finish.
how much they're leaning on the road to where they can definitely get skid marks for just driving like that.
Immortal.
Emarie in 1st, Yezy in
Bobby
2nd,
got
Immortal
last
3rd,
again.
Jackuwarz in 4th.
Bobby got
Eccles in
last on
5th.
this track.
Oh, that's a Bobby problem.
Oh, now we're
That's a
you know
Bobby
what?
problem at
That
this
is a
point.
Bobby problem indeed. The choice of his track ends up bringing him to last. His favorite. He talks about it every time we talk to him, and he is
Doesn't
going
he
to
have
be
a top 10
struggling.
time on this track too?
He's got something.
But now we are going to go into Jackuwarz track. But Emarie having a 11-point lead over 2nd place right now, which is Baddercookie, is actually insane. Like, you would never, like,
I wonder what track is getting picked, by the way, guys.
honestly, I'm curious too. And
Sounds like a DS Shroom Ridge.
dude, I think, honestly, Shroom Ridge, it says Shroomer. It is a Shroomer.
Oh, do you see that in the background? As we are loading up DS Shroom Ridge. DS or 3DS?
It's DS.
DS, okay.
Ah, this is from the DS era. My God,
I'm
it's
This is
been
where
that long.
this is where Snaking was the most
Oh
dominant.
my
in
God,
that
I
game.
can't believe it's been that long actually. Immortal though gonna start us off trying to battle it out in front of the pack like we just saw on BC3. This is very much a hey, hit these drafts, hit these corners, and try and run forward if you can. If not, there's some great shortcuts that you can take in the middle right here at the very end as well. But Immortal doing a great job holding on. Never mind, gonna get redded out, so he's gonna back up, grab some coins, and have to do a little coin running, which is really the main priority.
Is
I
he
feel like
getting
you
ready
should
again?
have those 10 coins, which is really actually a huge game-changing difference.
I'm not seeing much of Rocky. Like, I just saw him on the screen, but I'm not seeing much of Rocky hitting up those top spots quite often because I'm barely seeing him on the screen as is. You see Zekiecat here down in 7th, followed by Yezy over there in 5th with Immortal in 6th. Rockyboy in 8th. Okay,
it's-
just shrooms.
But I mean, you gotta change those shrooms right now. It's lap 2, especially you're predicting to get a dodge at this rate, but having those triple shrooms and triple greens. Oh, nothing's gonna hit
He
Rocky.
almost got hit. And there's Cycle right there in the start. Blue shell coming in. It's going to be hitting Baddercookie. I almost thought that was Emarie for a second because I know she fixed Kichat.
Oh, we're going to be seeing the
Why
shock,
do you guys
and that's going to be
mistime
able to
this
dodge
all the
Baddercookie. They're not going to get hit by that blue shell. What an actual...
I don't understand. Why do we keep mistiming this all the time? Would you see the blue on the mini-map?
I think they needed to use it there because I think they probably saw someone with a bill. And I think they were like, I have to try to use this now. It sucks because it does give Baddercookie a bigger lead, but you still see second right behind Baddercookie.
Yeah, sometimes with shock, you have to prioritize what's in front of you rather than what's in front of you, right? You want to make sure that you're going to at least scrape by and make up some sort of spots. But we're going to be seeing Ankles having to pop his star because he thought the red shell was coming towards him.
I think it was,
But he uses Yezy, I do believe, on the to dodge that red shell.
Tried to back the green, did not connect. There's another blue shell, but it's not really going to matter at this point.
Or did he use Immortal for that red shell?
No,
I do believe.
No, the red shell he used.
Yezy, I think he used Yezy actually.
Someone became
he
his
used
defense.
Baddercookie.
Baddercookie, right.
All right, so that was race 4. So we're definitely going to get the scores updated for you guys so you can see how things are being shaped up. All I will say right now, Emarie is up by 8 points.
Here's the scores right now with Emarie at 20.
It's not updated.
Not
updated yet. You're currently getting them imported right now, and then we'll get that graphic right back
imported
up.
from France?
Exactly.
Yes, always.
From Mario Circuit, special delivery. Served up fresh. But yeah, Mario Circuit being the next track. How do you guys feel about this? Remember, there's a little...
Whoa, Jackuwarz and 919. I'm kidding.
Oh my god. I don't know how he did it. He hacked into the event. He's won. He's done it by race number 4.
Who could touch him at that rate? Like, I'm just saying, like...
It's impossible.
It's
but
like
Mario Circuit's going to be the next track. How do y'all feel about this? Remember, we got this, like, it's always a classic 4 times during Speedway Grand Finals. It is, I feel like it's been actually coming back around once again in the competitive scene, being a consistent kind of, you could say drafter, shortcutter.
Where we had Mario Circuit 3 times?
That's what I was saying. That's what I just said.
All right, so we do have the scores updated for everyone, and now we can actually see what is going
Emarie
down.
with 47, Baddercookie with 39, Ankles with 35, Zekiecat with 33, Yezy with 30, Bobby with 27, Immortal with 25, Mr. Scooty with 23, Rocky with 22, Jackuwarz with 19, Kiro with 17, and Psycho with 10.
And the thing is, because it's not a top 12 payout like normal, it is a top 8 payout.
Ooh.
And currently, as of right now, because I was trying to say earlier, the prize pool is at $1,400 for the prize pool.
Ooh, so what's the percentage spread looking like right now?
I low-key wish I had it on me.
It is in your brain.
Oh, why'd you do that, Rocky? You saw the red. You had the icon on your screen. You had your own red to defend, but you decided to throw it up anyway. I wouldn't use that for a defense, because now you lost a couple spots. Granted, still lap 1. You were coming up on out of boxes, but you weren't close enough yet to cycle.
And Bobby, you saw him getting hit by the red, so he went back to grab some points to bag as well. So not a bad idea to get themselves back up to top speed and try and work their way forward from bagging. But a little bit Psycho. Remember, 10 coins, I talked about it. I feel like a lot of these competitors who are newer, Psycho just getting into the community, for a few months, they actually underestimate how important it is to be at 10 coins, to keep it consistent. Banana on the road.
Scooty in second right now. While he only has 1 shroom, you still had Emarie with triple shroom.
So I don't like Scooty and Psycho being up in the top spot, especially on Mario Circuit, where it is a heavy bagging track, to where it's like, hey, I could easily just start pulling the stars and get the shrooms and move up. So with them being that top 3 situation, it's like, hey, expect some storm to happen on you real quick in the blue shell.
Had pretty much almost, because right now it's about to change, almost a free run for like a lap and a half.
And now there's going to be Emarie trying to trail him out. Misses the trail.
Colors. Ooh, let's
and
go.
now we're going to be seeing Emarie taking this last drift. Going to be able to hold on to it and survive and grab another first place finish. Zekiecat in second.
Nice.
Hey, real talk, Emarie is cooking on these track picks right now.
Yezy in third, Bobby in fourth, Rocky
Oh
fifth.
my God, 62 to 45 right now. Emarie with a substantial 17-point lead. What? What?
I think she's telling people she wants 1,000. She wants it all for herself as much as she could get.
Well, so here's the thing that a lot of people don't really know.
Sure.
Emarie is technically ranked number 2. However, when we were looking at the data, realistically, Emarie has more wins than Bobby from last year. But because she went to less events, that was how Bobby kept first. I believe Emarie had
that makes sense.
One more win over Bobby. So Emarie realistically should be our number 1 player. So right now she is showing why she is number 1.
That is ridiculous. And like Danny just said in the chat, I pointed it out on the road was that banana that she was able to swerve right around. And all the other competitors just lamming themselves right into that banana, which is actually kind of ridiculous. The reaction time just shows, and to be able to reorientate yourself, to not get trailed out from the rest of the pack, and do those things. That's what differentiates her from the rest of the pack, and that's the reality of this situation when it comes to this tournament and many others that she competes in.
Hey, I mean, look, she's at 62 points right now, and this is her track pick again.
Oh, God.
So
you got to stop the road now.
Ankles wanted this track pick. She did it for Ankles.
But during that 2v2, Ankles did not do that well on this track either. So this is where things are going to get interesting because Emarie is the person that you want to beat right now because, hey, she might walk away as the first ever Vegas Kart Summit
Emarie equals free money.
Oh, Rockyboy going to get trailed out there. Going to go now back to back. Jackuwarz here in 9th place. Got that defense. Going to go wide, going for the doubles. Got to try and chain into that. Bobby in first. Looking a little bit vulnerable.
As possible in order to be the fastest. Remember, 10 coins equals top speed. Increases. But right now, as you can see, Mr. Scooty struggling a little bit in the back. Going to pass Zekiecat. Doing a little bit of farming right there.
I mean, hey, luckily this is the beginning of lap 2, so him being in that 8th place situation and just be able to, sit back for a little bit, I think that works out. The blue shell is going to connect. Oh, wait. Is Yezy going to get the dodge?
He had the
in mid-air.
I thought he was going to fall off that. That is like, to me, that was one of the harder shortcuts. I think
that was a harder thing to balance between doing the trick, staying in the air, and mushroom dodging. What are you saying right now when you are Yezy? Wow.
You think, all right, good, I did it. Now keep moving forward.
Right.
Don't stop.
Like, at this rate, because Bobby is literally in front of you now. You have to be able to sit here and be like, okay, what can I do to get back to this first place situation? Because Yezy is also someone relatively new to
Bobby's getting blued. Bobby's getting blued.
Oh, backs the bomb, though, on the cut. He lands it. Second place is going to be a little bit far behind, but that orange Yoshi is on the way. Yezy going to be here in third. Dodges that first red. 2 reds coming in. No, they are not going to be able to get that defense in time.
What is people's vendetta against Yezy right now? Seriously.
Bobby grabbing a first place finish.
Emarie in
third.
Third. Who got second? Cookie?
I think it's Jackuwarz.
Or was
it
it Cookie?
I think it's Cookie.
Jackuwarz got 4th. Zekiecat got 5th, and Ankles got 6th.
Oh my.
72 to 57, 15-point lead now. That 17 kind of trimmed down by 2, so that's a huge change up. Not really in terms of placements, but in terms of at least trimming down her lead piece by piece. But still, 3rd place finish after bagging that entire track. Right. You can't argue with it.
You definitely cannot argue with it. Emarie is showing
Athens
why.
Dash is the next track, by the way.
Oh, I'm excited for Athens Dash. This is also a track that Emarie wanted, but this is Ankle's track pick.
That gave it to Emarie for some reason. He said,
I'm going to give it to Emarie because she gave me River Road.
Give me a solid, I do the solid back.
But
don't know why.
Did River Road work out for Ankles?
I think, well, you got 6?
I think I got 6, but that ain't no first.
That ain't
They ain't
first,
the
that
top
ain't
three.
second, or third.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect. Especially, like, you see this situation. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen when Ankle said, you know what, since Emerie's such a chill one and won't have a 15-point lead by race number 6, I'm going to give her another track pick where now you're at a kind of disadvantage where you're giving someone else an advantage. But why, though? Especially with top 8 getting paid out,
Yeah.
I just, at least personally for me, I would never be that generous if I won a side event.
So
I
you're
am
not
sorry.
A gentleman, got it.
No, not at all. Want when there's money on the line, I'm trying to win. So
Big money.
this is actually going to be like the deciding factor race. Did Ankles actually bite himself in the foot by picking a track
He
for
broke
Emery?
his own ankles. That's what he did, all right?
Unironically, yes. Actually,
He broke his own ankles, which is what's killing him right now on the scoreboard. Bobby in the lead right now, followed by Emery in second, who has been doing phenomenal throughout. And he got Immortal.
Oh my God!
Immortal,
What is
this
that
is not
line?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and even if it was, that was not the grind wheel.
Hey, new Pro Skater game.
Zekiecat is gonna have the shroom to take the cut, and they are gonna
How
dodge.
did they not run to that
no.
green?
And Zekiecat hits the wall, but takes Yezy with them as they're going to be able to red out Yezy and puts them into second place. Lakitu, a real one on the track right now for some reason.
I did not know that was Lakitu spawn on that glider.
That's insane.
Let me just get
It depends
it
on
out,
how far you from the glider that will happen. Otherwise, they'll bring you back.
That is nuts, actually. Yezy might... I really want to see a face cam of Yezy during that moment being
Not
like,
happening,
okay,
not
I'll
happening.
take it. Actually...
Not happening. We don't have it.
I know we don't, but that just would be so cool to see.
Oh
Bobby,
my
though,
God, these
the
two
battle
people
of the
next to each
trailing
other.
red shells and now going over to Baddercookie in 9th place.
I
Got
want
the
the battle
mushroom.
Beyblades to let it rip.
Ooh.
Oh, this golden is going to go, but Emery is going to be in second with double defense right now. She is going to lose one to a red, but again, she has this lead that she can hold over that second place. And
My
she gets
God,
a second
come on.
defense. What is
Oh,
this?
Beyblade, let it rip against Kiro. That's what happened.
Yezy got those double greens. Gonna
It's
back both of them.
Beyblade.
Chains into another double item box. Actually, pretty ideal loadout in my opinion, as long as you're able
Look
to
how
outline and
everyone's
survive.
so close and tight knit.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Oh,
the banana
no.
drag.
Yeah, we're definitely not going to get a blue shell in the situation with how close everything are. Jackuwarz does have that bomb sitting in fourth. Emery is going to get first. I don't think Jackuwarz is going to drop the
I
bomb
think
on
it was
anyone.
Zekiecat who got third. Jackuwarz got fourth. Rocky got second. Okay, good for Rocky.
Okay.
My
Fifth
God.
at Cookie, and sixth was Scooty.
87 to 65.
It's a tie for 8 right now.
2-point
Tie
lead.
For 8.
That is actually insane.
I mean, if 8 ends up as a tie, that prize pool gets smaller and smaller for those.
But yeah, that's actually insane to see where Emery's kind of spotted out right now. It's kind of crazy. 22-point lead going into race number 8, right?
Yep.
5 more to go. What are you thinking? Because at this dash, like I said, went over to Emery.
Yep.
That gift from Ankles, Emery better be gifting him at least a sub on the
100%.
Twitch channel or something. I don't know what to tell you,
Hey, that
because
prize
that
money-
is probably going to be a nice little lead. But granted, like we've seen, 22 points,
I'm just
not
saying
much.
that prize money you earned as Ankles, you gotta donate some of that to Emery for
yeah,
because
because you got to just
you gotta donate it. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a sub or just straight up donation that's on our Twitch channel. Do it.
Wait, actually, would it be Ankles donating, not Emery donating to him?
No, that's what I'm
Because
saying. Ankles donates to Emery.
No, I think Emery
He already donated
donates.
the track pick.
I think Emery donates to him for
Yeah.
giving her that track.
So
Absolutely.
you're saying there's collusion?
No,
kidding.
it's like don't,
Unless.
don't tell a certain player that. But
I know.
no, it's just like at the end of the day, because it's just like those most of these tracks have been Emery tracks, and then
Yeah, unfortunately.
Ankles have picking that Athens dash. It worked out again in
Ain't
Emery's
this one,
favor. This is Yezy's.
I was gonna say, ain't this one
And
Yezy's?
Yezy said he likes more of the technical tracks because he feels it's a skill check track.
Yeah, do you know what technical means?
Yeah, it's called getting a whole 360. You're not going to see these time trials doing what I did on my time trial. I'm just saying.
hey, get the clip.
They were making fun of you earlier.
That's
for
what
your
I'm
time
saying. They're
trial,
not going to do what I just did. Guess what? Because they're not talented on this track. That's what I'm saying.
hey, whoever is sitting on Pidgey's Switch, just go ahead after this race, pull up the clip. Pull up the clip.
You gotta show it.
Oh, I'm
You gotta
sorry.
show
I'm
it.
just
We need-
losing
we need
on
a
such a
fast forward
boring
to it.
track.
Like
Skill issue.
I don't like this track as the next person, but
I'm not
also
as
at the
big on
same
this
time,
track, but I'm not as
if I have
terrible.
right, I'm like if I have to race it, I can do fine if I don't mess up on lap one.
I'm a little bit.
Oh,
Oh my
Rocky
God!
Boy.
That green almost sideswiped themselves.
And now we're going into the second lap of DK Snooze It. Zekiecat going to be here in 5th. Emery going to get hit by that green shell.
Who decided to left swipe Emarie right there? I'm just
There
saying.
we go.
Hey.
Emery going to be here, going to be able to grab that golden mushroom and the bullet bill. Bobby is in first, running away with it.
Ran
Has a little
first
bit,
with the
has a
blue
pretty-
shell against him.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah, I'm like, I think he's just going to have to take it right here. But that should, it doesn't stop anyone that was taking
yeah,
it.
he
It
Should
should
be
be okay.
enough, right?
Yes, but this is Yezy's pick, and now he's in first with a horn. This is exactly where Yezy wanted to be in this situation. He said he knows for a fact on this track he can definitely
Now,
get a
I'm
win.
a little bit nervous for Yezy because the horn is in hand, and all it takes is one ghost to ruin that for him.
It does, but right now, having this lead over Bobby, who is getting a star from that cannon.
What?
This is exactly where Yezy
What?
wants to be
Remember,
right
it's the distance from first place where you
But
get the more
that's
powerful
crazy.
items. So
They're
that,
not
of course,
that far away.
But of course, DK Mountain is going to do the same thing as DK Summit with these glider sections pop up.
I'm telling
you can
you,
even
that
make the
was
same argument
crazy.
for Maple Treeway. You can make the same argument for that.
I don't know. Oh, Yezy. Pops.
Bad
The back-to-back-to-back
Bad
whammy.
decision.
Oh, runs
No.
into the shy guy that's trying to
decisions
snowboard.
were made. That was like
Bobby gets first place.
I'm
How did
losing.
they do it?
I'm losing words, but like I can't truly fault him because he was trying his best to stop Bobby, but at the same time he was still in first. The blue was like a lot closer. I didn't
Emery
even see
got
it on the
third.
map.
That's 97 to 73, 24-point lead going into
No.
race number 9. But DK Summit being the actual faulting factor of what Yezy did there.
So this is, again, that was race 8.
Now it's a free for all for ending picks for the last 4 courses.
Yes, so now
I know
we have
it's a
no more
cannon
track
section, but that was still insane to get a star that close to Yezy. He was right behind him. You saw it on the no item shortcut. He was right behind him and still got the star because of the cannon section in second. Like if
said,
it was
you can make the
third,
same argument
fourth,
Maple
fifth,
Treeway,
that's what
DK
Danny was saying.
Mountain.
I understand, but that's, I don't know. Maybe it may, I don't know. Second place is crazy to get that horn star combination served up fresh, in my opinion. But going forward, that was actually nuts, being able to realize what just happened there. The back and forth battle of what just happened is actually insane because they both went for the no item shortcut, landed the no item shortcut. Yezy lands onto a banana, which causes the blue shell to be able to catch back up, but he pops the horn before the blue gets to him. So that means he hits out Bobby instead of getting rid of the blue shell, not realizing it was on
Which
the
allowed
way.
Emery
And then
to
which
just
allowed
steal
Bobby.
first.
Bobby got first on that track, which allowed him to
that's right.
take over first place, which is nuts.
Yeah, no, that was a bad play from Yezy. Yezy just wanted to hit out Bobby, and unfortunately it did
Are
not
you watching the
work out.
replay to make sense of it?
I was trying to get the scores, and it just like, there
There
we
you
go. No, it literally it just cut out on the score. I was like, hey, wait, what are you doing?
No. Wait.
But what an ending to DK Summit. Actually, one of the more...
That's probably the most craziest so far that I've seen firsthand.
yeah, absolutely. Just in terms of what happened, the chain of events, what a ridiculous situation there to be a part of. And unfortunate for Yezy on that race. I just wanted to see where...
It's the cannon set, dude.
It's the
What?
cannon we
It's
hate.
a cannon set, which is why...
Well, that's what I just said.
Oh.
Danny was pointing that out too. But I'm just saying in second place, I think that's crazy that he was right next to him and literally like right behind him. They were both neck and neck on that no item shortcut.
Not
Right.
according to that cannon.
But apparently not. The game was being generous. I feel like
The
that was
game
insane.
doesn't take into factor of the can, which is why they think they're so far away.
Yeah, I
which is why they get the
know, I
power
know.
up. Technically, he could have gotten a bill.
Look,
I
he knows how
know.
it works, but it was still just like...
It's
it
an
wasn't
insane
that
situation.
far.
If it's like third, fourth, fifth place, yes, absolutely. But that was just an actual, in my opinion, kind of a bonkers chain of events.
Yep.
But we do have the scores. I do believe
Yes,
Mega
the
was
scores are updated
saying.
after
Let's
race
see where we
8.
are
Ah,
going into
let's
race
see.
number 9.
Kevin.
There
There
we
we
go.
Emarie with 97 points, followed by Baddercookie with 73, followed by Bobby with 70, followed by Zekiecat with 66, followed by England with 59, followed by Yezy with 56, followed by Rocky with 55, followed by Jackuwarz with 51, followed by Immortal with 45, followed by Scooty with 40, followed by Kiro with 25, and followed by Lytlebitcyko with 19 points.
Okay, Speed Racer, chill.
My
Hey, I'm an
goodness.
auctioneer, man. One money going over there once, money going over there once, going over there twice. That's old.
Oh my goodness.
I'm an
But
auctioneer. I'm not that fast.
again, it's insane because Emarie is up 24 points over Baddercookie. Bobby is in third. But again, ironically, I ain't saying this is what I was going to see for top 3, but not that big of a break for first. Because I was going to see Emarie, Baddercookie, and Bobby in that top 3
Look at all
situation.
the choices that they're picking.
Hey, I mean...
Super Bowl, baby. That's what we're talking about. That's
Super
what we're here.
You mean
That's what we're
big
saying.
man. Oh,
Super Bell Subway. Super Bell Subway.
No.
Big man blast doors.
Yoshi
Big
Island.
man
It's still
blast
pretty
doors.
good. Still pretty
Big
good
man
track.
blast doors. Big man
I
blast
enjoy
doors.
Yoshi's Island though. It's a good track.
Honestly, I'm so glad that Yoshi's Island is coming back into rotation of track picks from people, especially in the team comp scene.
Doing it well.
Because I did feel like after a certain
Race
period,
number
it
9.
fell off. But now
Zekiecat
it's
did
back.
not place well in that last race. Let's see if he can make it up in these last 4 races. He is currently with 66 points, which is almost 33 points behind Emarie. More actually 31.
31. I mean, it's not that bad, but I think at this rate you're racing.
You gotta kill Emarie in order to get up there.
I mean, I think you're racing for second. At this
No.
rate.
You got
24
four. You got 4 races. That could still be enough time. But Emarie has to have like 2 to 3 bad races.
You're not even wrong. I mean, it could happen. It definitely. We've seen 20-point leads go away during Speedway time and time again. And Emery
You
going
mean
in
you
once
have
again.
because I haven't been running Speedway for a minute.
Well, you can watch the broadcast, buddy. But like we've seen time and time again, 20-point leads can go away real fast. As we see Mr. Scooty going away real fast, dropping down Lakitu, working overtime
How did
today.
Kiro not hit that banana, or did he? Because I did hear someone.
I heard someone scream.
He didn't hit the nana. He fell down to the bottom because he was trying not to hit it. But we do have Baddercookie in that starter gun. Go ahead, take them out. But Kiro's still in this top 6
The
situation.
bomb get placed where he wanted it to. I'm a little bit lost.
Oh, blue
Zekiecat.
shell.
Here we go, Bobby taking off with that horn and shroom.
Beautiful move there by Bobby, and now he's going to be in a really good spot, unless there is possibly a shock on the board, which can get rid of
There's
his
probably
horn
about 2
and
to 3
mushroom.
people, maybe 4 that could pull it.
That's what I'm saying. Also, I feel like when there's
Oh.
someone in first with stronger items, shock is more likely to happen. I don't know why. That's just a little bit of a conspiracy theory when I think about the game and the mechanics inside of it.
No,
Exactly.
It's a game theory. What do you mean?
And then Yezy is going to be here and
No,
going over
he's
to
retired.
Kiro in fourth.
Kiro in fourth right now with those triple greens. Technically has 5 defenses because you have 3
Well, you
shots
got
on the
2
ring.
reds behind you. I didn't know if you want to throw that away.
He's fine. He still has a ring in the back pocket, so it's
Well,
like,
he got hit out hard because he stuck back at that item set.
no, he got hit by a bomb, so fortunately, like, it's not going to do
Oh,
his
okay,
justice.
not bad.
Oh,
this
that's
could
kind of
work out
crazy.
for Bobby.
Oh, he only got a
didn't
single
go
item
for
box.
double.
So did Zeki, but here comes Emarie to save the day. She is
You mean save the day? You mean lock it away?
Wait,
This is the
someone took her
opposite.
bomb. She was going to take out Zeki and Bobby with the bomb.
But it doesn't matter. Emery with another first place finish.
It is not to save the day. It is to lock it away. It is to keep her in
hey,
first.
she
Bobby
is saving the
in
day
second.
for herself at that rate.
Jackuwarz in third, Rocky in fourth, Cookie in fifth, Immortal in sixth, and Yezy in seventh. And that's going to be a... Whoa, my God.
If
30-point lead.
If she don't get really bad spots in the next 3 races, it's pretty much over in the battle for second.
Point lead for Emery. This is actually kind of nuts. What do you attribute this to? Better lines, better management, bagging.
Yes,
What is all of this? All of this?
So,
Yes.
I
Yes.
think Emery, in my honest
just locked
opinion,
in.
I think she was the most prepared for this weekend. We saw it during the battle mode
She locked in,
on
that's all.
Saturday. Heck, even during Team Sonic Racing before she disqualified, she low-key was cooking. So I think Emery came into this with a mentality of, I want to win. And I think this is helping her, and she is literally
So will
showing
this
why.
get her money from MomoCon?
I mean, she's already gone to MomoCon.
But extra money.
Exactly. Some extra. She gotta have some spending money coming up for that next event. I mean, even if you want to stop by PeoriaCon on the way, but we are gonna be able to take the train
2 months. 2 month difference.
That is true. But we're gonna be able to take the train to the World Center. Wait, what was it?
This is
World Center 2.
This is
to MomoCon, actually. There you go.
This is your favorite track, and you're telling me you couldn't even remember the name of it.
No, I was saying World Convention Center
Yeah,
for the Atlanta for MomoCon. That's what we're taking the train.
The George
Get it?
World Convention
Get it?
Center.
Yeah, that's what I get it. That's what I'm saying. That's a reference. I forgot the name. But Yezy here in 9th, Emery in 10th.
Your head down.
Okay, all right. I got to take over right now. We got Psycho sitting in that 5th place situation with that red shell and those triple shields. But Kiro, again, this is honestly one of Kiro's favorite tracks as well, so he is going to try to sit in the back. And we get a lap 1 shot.
Was going to sit in the back.
We hear Immortal laughing from all the way upstairs. That's actually hilarious.
I mean, hey, you know what? Honestly, that shock was so weird because you had so many people just stop right before that set. So, I mean, hey, do you with that. But Bobby is going to be sitting in 4th place with fire. Rocky is going to be sitting in 3rd, but we get Jackuwarz on the screen.
Jackuwarz gets hit by the random bouncing fires. It is hard to avoid because you don't know where they're going. Do the fires actually have like a similar smart bounce feature like the green shells?
No. Well, no, because also smart bouncing is kind of a fraud. And then as I played the game more, I've kind of realized, yeah, it's just you actually outracing the green shell and just running yourself into it time and time again, which is kind of crazy. I saw a thread about it, and I'm like, no way, it exists. And then as I try to observe more, yeah, it's just you racing faster than the green, but going into this final lap. Ankles is in 1st with a pretty ideal loadout if you think about it, especially Emery right behind him. And this might just put it in the books, write it down in history for Vegas Kart Summit. If Emery's able to survive throughout these next few turns, it will put her into the history books more likely than not. The ink doesn't even matter. There's the boost panel. Misses the trick though. Oh, the red shell lands, but the rest of the pack is so far behind, it doesn't even matter. Uses the shroom through the shortcut. Ankles gets 1st, and Emery is gonna grab 2nd place. That is gonna be an actual insane slaughter once we get these scores
Yezy in
updated.
3rd, Mortal in 4th, Bobby in 5th, and Jackuwarz in 6th.
34-point lead for Emery.
Actually,
Wow.
insanity right
The battle
there.
for 2nd is real, folks. We only got 2 races left to do this.
And
Hey.
what Danny said, that I just agree with, that I agree with, not disagree, that I agree with, Emery's just better. It's just, there's not much else to say it in this lobby, in this Mogi right now, in this MMR bracket. Emery's just better. Emery's just better right now. It's crazy. She's playing so consistent.
Look, I'll say this, because it's not necessarily me disagreeing with Danny, but it's not me agreeing with Danny. I don't think she's infinitely better. I do think she's better right now in this situation, but not infinitely better. Because we have seen multiple lands of Baddercookie going toe-to-toe with Emarie and Bobby. We've seen multiple lands of Bobby going toe-to-toe with Emarie. We've seen multiple lands where Bobby is blowing everyone else out of the water. So now it's like, you know, Emarie has studied the game, studied how everyone plays in this region, and said, okay, bet. When we have an invitational like this, when we have a regional, guess what? I'm going to go out there. I know how every single one of you guys play, and I'm going to sit there. I'm going to dominate because I know exactly what I need to do to win. And that's the mentality she has.
Yeah, and with a 34-point victory, guess what? That puts it in the books. That is it. That's what we can say.
That's the article, folks.
That is the article. And Emery is going to be our very first Vegas Kart Summit victor. And with such a demanding lead, she can really for-fun it for these next 2 races and just call it a day. But honestly, if I was her, keep on racing, keep on doing what you're doing.
Exactly, and right now you are going to have this battle. Again,
why is everyone bumping into each other?
I mean, it's Mary Mountain. And honestly, that section is just bad. And there we go. We do have Emarie sitting in 11th. She is going to bag, which I think slightly bagging, soft bagging on this is better on this because you can just run up with a star, and if someone actually does hard bag and pull that shot, then honestly you're set on this track. Running this track, I don't know.
It's so rough. It's such a rough. I was so excited for this track to come out too, and then it's just, it is not a fun time to run it. I don't know. It's just time and time again. I love the aesthetics. I love the track, but man, if you're trying to just keep up with this top 6 situation, you have something like this that happens, that the bomb throws, it lands, but it doesn't actually land. We're going to be seeing Ankles able to avoid that huge throw, and Lytlebitcyko down here in 12th place, going to be able to go for that double item box. Bobby going to work their way up to 4th with these triple mushrooms going around the corner and trying to catch up with Immortal in 3rd.
I see what you were doing,
Bobby.
You were trying to check your Christmas gifts early.
True.
I see what you're doing.
That's what I do all the time.
Wow. I'll make sure to let your parents don't have to give you more Christmas gifts.
It's like,
Rude.
y'all just heard it here, folks.
He outed
Benji is
himself.
not getting any Christmas gifts from
It'd be
now
like that
on.
sometimes. When you buy it early, man, yeah, like, are you supposed to not know or know? Like, what are we talking
Well,
about
if
here?
you bought it, then
Yeah.
yes. But if your parents bought you something,
Oh.
then that's where it's like
The Amazon orders history, man. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous.
I mean, that is true. I literally had to like somehow figure out how to hide that history, but right now we are getting to the ending of Merry Mountain. A blue shell is going to come out very late, and I don't think it's going to hit up there.
Oh,
It's not going to hit hits, Bobby.
That is crazy. Bobby getting hit off the ramp. And now we're going to be seeing Zekiecat in 8th place
Did
going
Emery
into this
get
final
first?
race. That's going to be great. But Cookie grabs first. Ankles in second. Immortal in third. Rocky in fourth. Emery in fifth. 132 to 99. That is
Kiro
that's
got
game.
six on that one.
ridiculous. It's been game. We've called it game. The lady is singing. And it's all over here. And honestly,
What's she singing? What is she singing?
that's a good question.
We always say that, but we never explain what she is singing.
That's a good question. What is she singing, Bonnie? What is the rap? What is the wrap up song?
All right. It's the DK song.
It's a DK song.
DK song.
Here we go. We're finally here performing for you. And you can sing the rest of the lyrics because I don't remember it.
Oh, come on, Bonnie.
Bonnie, you had a
This is
hard job.
for the victor, bro. Come on.
Are you playing DK in the next game?
I told you, he's the ugliest. DK! You spoke it into history. You spoke it into existence. I was about to say it would be so funny to get a DK map to end this up, just to round it all together.
How did I know?
That's crazy.
How
So-
did I know?
Oh my
I
god.
do want to mention as well, even though like Emery did win like last race at that rate.
Yeah.
There is a battle for second between Baddercookie, Bobby, and Ankles. Ankle was at 90, Bobby was at 94, and then Baddercookie is at 99.
Wow. So there is still a huge chance to lose a lot of money or gain a lot of money back, especially when you're that close. What's 8th place looking like as well in terms of getting onto the cutting room floor? That's what I really want to know as well.
That is a good question.
We'll find
we'll
out
get it
after
figured
that.
out.
We're going to figure it out. I believe from what I saw before the scores went away for me, I want to say it was close by like maybe 6 points as well from 8th and 9th.
Wow. Yezy, though, right now, going to be able to take that no-item shortcut. We know it. We love it. And now sees the bomb right in front of him. That's going to be Emery in first place. Tries to skirt themselves around, but presses the brake button. That is some insane accuracy. Ends up in the off-road, so it slows him down to third. But still, great awareness and almost playing with a little bit of a fireball of doom when you're getting that close to that trail. Ankles here in 7th. Shot comes down.
There we go. We do get the lap 2 shock, so there is a potential to have that lap 3 shock come to play, especially with
We're
how
doing
early
shock
it was.
again? You're kidding.
Immortal is going to be sitting in that 11th. That would actually say that we do
I
get
feel
another
the
shot.
bad for Jackuwarz. He's down here in the backpack.
The back of the pack.
Backpack,
The backpack,
The
man.
pack.
Backpack.
He's not cool enough to join the Rat Pack, but he's in the backpack.
Ooh, boomerang. Almost landing onto Emery. Bobby here in first. Got the mushroom in hand. Grabs those coins. Going to be able to go into this third lap with a little bit of security, but
Hey,
not
folks,
much.
just a reminder, it is canon. Mario hates mushrooms.
Does he?
Remember the
Oh,
movie?
yeah, the movie. I
movie.
forgot. It was so unmemorable.
It is canon.
Do we count that as canon?
Absolutely.
I don't know if you want to count that
That's
as a
the
Super
Nintendo canon
Mario
now.
who keeps that canon, but eventually he does take it in order to get the power up.
I mean, okay, no, that's fair. But right now, we will have Bobby sitting in this first. Drop that Nana off on the double set. Gonna take the beautiful mountain cut right there. And now we will have Bobby getting into the final set. And honestly, this might be the first place victory he needs.
Emery getting hit by that banana on the road, not able to dodge it like she did on Mario Circuit.
Oh,
Bobby
no.
gets shocked out again, but Red Shell coming, it's landing, misses one of those. Yezy right behind him, going to be an actual drag race to the finish line. Yezy and Cookie. Cookie takes the final first place
I
of
think
Vegas
Cookie got
Kart
second
Summit.
then with that?
I'm pretty sure Cookie just locked in second place because of getting that.
Bro, while you're
insane-
recording, man, you need the screenshot of the result. You
I love
kidding
the
me?
pull away, no clip for you.
You're gonna
buddy.
need to get
What
the
the
screenshot.
heck? Oh my god! Why?
You're gonna need to get the screenshot. You're gonna have to go out there and get the screenshot. Someone out here.
Oh!
God!
I'll go
Oh,
out there,
that's what you meant.
I'll find someone's Switch and get the screenshot and send it to you.
Alright.
That's actually hilarious.
Thank you, Baddercookie, for going straight to recording. Like, you could have waited until after the score showed up. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. Like, dang, you really just said, hey, y'all want to see scores? Damn, that's crazy. You don't get to see scores. But honestly, shout outs to Emarie for being the first Vegas Kart Summit victor. And we will get her down here very shortly.
momentarily.
But we want to make sure that we do get the scores so that we could show you guys exactly how things went down and who okay, Kevin is putting it in right now. All right, that is perfect. Okay, so you guys will see the graphic, but I will just say right now, Emarie finished with 140 points out of 180 points for the final. So shout outs to Emarie for being that victor.
Ridiculous.
Running away with it. It was a runaway.
Ridiculous.
Then
Nutsoid.
in second place, it's going to be Baddercookie with 114. Third place is going to be Bobby at 106. And then fourth, it's going to be Ankles 97. Tied for fifth is Yezy and Zekiecat at 85. Rocky is going to be in seventh place with 84. And then Jackuwarz is going to make out that top 8 at 83
I love it.
points. And it was a 8-point difference from him and Immortal for 8th place.
Oh my God.
So Immortal will be missing the payout
Whoa.
cut by 8 points. That is
You gotta have that Pikachu moment where he just snaps his fingers like darn.
darn. And Immortal was up there in the running, but Immortal unfortunately kept taking a lot of hits at the end. But Immortal will be getting 75 points going into 9th place. Scooty, this is where you do see the drop off. Scooty with 50 points for 10th. Kiro with 40 points for 11th. That's my biggest shock right there, Kiro. And then Psycho, the community favorite. Remember, she was the heavily voted for favorite to get to Summit. She finished off with 25 points, but I think that is a great showing for. This is our first time really going against all of like the grand finalists like that, and you know it's not the score that she wanted. But I'm like, dude, you went toe-toe. You got voted by the community. Like it wasn't just oh yeah, like you made it with 3 votes. No, you were the most voted. So that
means people like you a lot
people
and
like
respect
you a lot.
you.
Exactly.
And respect your skill.
And they wanted to see how you would do. So, hey, shout outs to Psycho
Absolutely.
for getting in, joining in this invitation.
And while she may not have scored as well as she would hope, or what a lot of people might have hoped, still respectable that she was not willing to back down. She took on the challenge head on and was able to face some top tier competitors, which will help her out in the future for more events. Because all it is, the more she plays, the better she's going to get.
That is true.
She is a rising star.
Also, I low-key forgot something. Because I did receive medals for top 3.
First the shirts, now the medals, and then the canes.
shirts were
How
not-
many more
shirts were out
balls
of
will
control.
you drop, Mega?
Shirts were out of his control, to be fair.
Look, so, no, the medals are in my car.
Okay, good.
So I do have the medals. It's in my car, but I have to walk to my car. So I can't get the medals. If you guys want to have a good interview with Emarie,
I'll
go run for
a
it.
good interview, like y'all could take 5-7 minutes.
How far did you park?
At my house?
You walked here?
I live in this neighborhood.
I know,
He lives
but
like
like,
two
bring
things
the
away.
car
It's like 2
closer.
streets away. It's
All
not
right,
that
look.
hard.
All right, so I'm gonna go get the medals so I can get it for top 3, and then I said Bobby, Vonnie, and Pidgey are
Bobby.
gonna do an interview with our winner,
And then
Emarie, scoring 140 points as our first Vegas Kart Summit.
You almost said it
champion.
differently because of him earlier.
So
Let's bring her in. She's ready.
Megan,
come on in. As Mega is going to have to sprint for the medals.
Yep, I do got sprint.
You know what they say.
The more the merrier, like Eggman says.
Absolutely. Don't say that again. But
I
Emery,
won't say that again just for you.
Emery here gonna be able to bring the mic closer. Bring the mic closer. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, no. So first and foremost, congratulations, dominating victory throughout the entire weekend. Right, just victory after victory after victory. First and foremost, first question: how much did those map picks help you?
A lot.
A lot.
Yes. Yes.
So let me ask you this: was it your plan to pick Ankle's track for him, so that way he picks a better track for you later?
Actually,
look at that. The devious mind that she has. She's calculating everything.
that is actually kind of hilarious because we were just talking about, bring the mic even closer.
It's hard to hear her.
Yeah, even closer. But yeah, no, that was actually crazy because we were talking about that on broadcast. I'm like, I wonder how much Ankles was like saying, yeah, maybe I do.
No.
Yes, speak up, speak up.
Either that or put the headset on because
Danny can't even hear you. Come on, speak up
They're
louder.
trying to say that they need to hear you.
But yeah, no, that was actually kind of crazy. Are you gonna donate like a sub to Ankle something to help? That was we were talking about like it was a present to you, right? Being like, here's Ribbon Road, and that helped you out so much on that first place finish there. Are you thinking about paying him back somehow? Like a little handshake?
Yeah,
what are you doing?
No, of course. I do plan on paying Ankles back. Yes.
Yes. All right.
That's actually great. That's actually hilarious.
Did you have any strategies going into this, or was there anyone in particular that you were nervous about going against and feel like you had to take him out early on to secure your victory?
No, actually, no.
No, not a person?
No.
So, no threat from Bobby, no threat from Yezy, no threat from Lytlebitcyko, Kiro, anyone?
No.
Wow.
No.
That's actually
So,
nuts.
I think what she's saying, she's supporting Mega's claims that they're mid.
Yep, that's what we're hearing first. But what was actually truly insane, right? Danny pointed it out in the chat. You started out here as one of the silliest people in the community, and now you've rose the ranks, really dominated Mogies. You've dominated lands. You've done this whole climb. How does it feel to go from like goofy to someone who's actually a threat to every lane you go to? And coming up with MomoCon, which is going to be your next big event, right? And that's like going to be a testament with what MomoCon is. How does that actually feel, right? Like that's kind of crazy to go from such lengths and heights and to go to where you're at right now.
That feels great. The massive improvement. It feels great. Yes.
It's ridiculous amount of improvement in my opinion. It is just nuts, especially just the way you like this tournament alone, how much you dominated, how the strategies you put forward. You bagged on like a majority of these tracks to start yourself off.
Yes.
And with that mentality, what was going into that when you said, "Hey, I know I'm going to be able to outline everyone else"? Is that just what was running through your mind?
Yes, that is true, but I also have a higher chance of just getting spammed out because if I'm able to smuggle the good items to the front, I could
The classic.
get away with it. Yeah, I can get away with it most of the time.
The classic.
So my next question would be, what are you going to do with the prize money that you won? Are you going to save it? Are you going to invest it? Are you going to use it for MomoCon?
I'm definitely going to save it, yeah.
That's
save
great.
it for probably the
Responsible.
MomoCon or the Switch 2.
Responsible.
One of the two.
Responsible.
True, the Switch
One
2
and two.
out in a few months. That's all I'm saying. That's a worthwhile
Hey,
investment.
my educated guess is that the Switch 2 is coming out 50 days after that direct. The Switch 1 did it. Why can't the Switch 2?
That's what I'm saying.
Probably is.
But yeah, no, honestly, when it comes down to it, you have actually dominated a lot of these lands, a lot of these things. When it comes to MomoCon, because you're going to be going out there, who are you most scared of in the community in terms of going out to MomoCon? Who's always been in your sight lines and stuff like that? Because you've seen the streams, you've seen who's dominated, saw who won last year. Who are you the most scared of when it comes to MomoCon? And that'll probably wrap us up into the medal situation.
If Senda does go this year, I'll probably be scared of Senda.
That's fair.
He's very good.
That's fair.
All right, then my follow-up question to that, it's still related to MomoCon. Who are you most excited to meet at MomoCon out of anyone in the community?
Definitely Luckyo.
Aww,
I'm very excited to
Lucky is so goated.
What a G.
What a G. But we do have Mega J Keezy out of breath, sweating.
Oh god, give me a minute.
Exhausted. And now we're going to be able to do the crowning situation. If you guys want to just squeeze in onto the couch, all of you guys, Bobby and Batter, come on in.
Better.
Come on in.
Come on. Come on. Sit on the couch.
All right. So, I'm so sorry. Give me a sec. I'm still like catching my breath right now.
Breathe.
Because I definitely may or may have not sprinted to my car, and I have not ran track in years. So I'm sorry. All right. So, as from one of our sponsors, Nevada Esports Education League, they did provide medals for top 3 and additional $100 into the prize pool. So that's why we went up to 1,400 as well. So shout outs to Nevada Esports Education League. So for third place, it is going to be Bobby. Huh? Sure. Yeah. It is.
Yo, I'll post this on Twitter. 20 likes, I burn it.
What? Okay. All right.
21 likes.
21 now. All right, guys. And then for second place, it is going to be Baddercookie. Let's go. And then first place, only missing a perfect score.
22 likes.
He said 22. Oh my god. So first place, only missing 40 points from a perfect score. And our first Vegas Kart Summit champion is going to be Emarie. Let's go.
Only one like and she'll do it.
It's like, I know you already said something in the interview. Do you want to say anything else? No, you're all good? All right. I appreciate every single one of you guys for coming out to Vegas Kart Summit. It's been a blast, and honestly, I say we run it back again next year, right? Yeah? Hey, also, we might have a regional at the end of the year in Vegas. So, definitely do stick around. Look out for any future announcements. I'm definitely trying to do things right for the Vegas community after how long I've been a part since 2018 from the very first SNS. I'm not talking about SNS 1. I'm talking about SNS 0. So I'm excited to finally give back to the community after everything that they have done. And especially one of the main reasons why I started working at the arena when I did. It sucks I don't work there. Shout outs to Kevin, who is our producer for today. The event wouldn't have been possible without him. And honestly, hey, I did say Vegas, we are the biggest region for a reason. And honestly, for us to show out like this for an event like this, first time running it, we got to do it again. And who knows, maybe next year it might be open up to NA players as well. So I'm just saying. All right. Thank you, guys. See you guys all in the next stream. So make sure you do follow USMK on YouTube, USMK on Twitter, USMK Racing on YouTube, USMK on Twitter, USMK Racing on Twitch. Check out the channel. We're going to be posting more events.
USMK everything.
Yes. We're going to be posting all of the LAN events up and coming. And then, again, this is the road to MomoCon. Start going out to all these other LAN events that's going to be happening. We got PureCon coming up. We got Level Up Expo coming up. Like, we got a lot of big events. Show out and go compete. And, hey, maybe do the Macarena like Bobby over there. All right. Love y'all. See you guys all in the next stream. And peace out.